Good morning, students. See, today in commerce, again we are going to continue with our next chapter, followed by the Stock Exchange of India. So, in the last class, we have discussed about the meaning, the definition, the features, the functions. Now, who is the controller of this stock exchange? So, who is the leader of this stock exchange? So, that is known as the name of the chapter, Security Exchange Board of India. So, the picture which I am showing is the logo of SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. It was established in the year 1988. It is full autonomous body. It will be controlled by the central government. Then again we are slowly going to the organization structure of SEBI. So where I am showing the picture, then below that the main organization of SEBI, this is the picture of the SEBI, the organization. Then what are its features? So its features are: number 1, controlling the working of mutual fund. Then illegal practices of the firm to be entirely avoided. Great role in the protecting the investors, prohibiting inside activity, then continuous audit inspection and regulate working of the stock exchange. So these are the SEBI important maintains and regulates our capital market. So now let us see what are the objectives of SEBI. The objectives of SEBI are in detail. Number 1, protection to the investors. So you know very well who is an investor. A person, one who investing money for interest purpose are called as investors. So it's a duty of the central government to provide safety or to safeguard the investors. Unnecessary, we should not invest money in the different companies which may come and go. So in order to take care of that, so they are safeguarding almost all the investors, providing an important guidelines which company is a leading company and which company will give you a continuous dividend for our what money invested for the purpose of shares. Then number 2, checking the inside trade practice. That means no one should not do any security market sale inside the campus of the stock exchanges. Then control over the brokers. Almost all the brokers, those who are dealing in the stock exchanges, must be an recognized one, and they all are licensed brokers of the stock exchanges. The next, slowly we are going to the functions of SEBI. Safeguarding the investors, providing adequate knowledge and guidance, controlling the business, that means the stock market, continuous inspection about the stock exchanges, prohibiting inside trading, then registering, controlling the functions of almost all the share brokers, bankers, then follow the SEBI guidelines of rules and regulations. Then this is the picture which I am showing is called as a dematerialization. That means what are the importance of the demat account, then the benefits of the demat account. The next we are going to the powers of SEBI. The powers of SEBI are: SEBI has a wide powers. SEBI can impose the monetary penalties. SEBI can take an action against any stock exchanges in case if they are not following any guidelines. Then it has a super security contract regulation of almost all the stock exchanges from the year 1994. So these are the powers of SEBI. The next one is the demat account, already the picture which I showed you. So those who are want to interest to buy, to purchase or sale of any shares of the company, means the first and foremost is you have to open a bank account with a demat account. So the benefits of the demat account is to reduce the paperwork and the trade becomes easy. The trade through online process. Then once if the trade is completed, automatically the money will be credited in the demat account. Almost all the transactions through the depository participate. There is no need for any stamp duty. Then almost all the banks are permitting their customers to do the securities in their single account. So these are the benefits of the demat account. Then here I am showing what is the demat account, then how to open a demat account, what are the formalities and all. Okay, so just to go through this. So just to go through this, what is a demat account, then how to open a demat account. While filling an SB account in any bank, so you can ask the banker will guide you, and we have to submit one passport size photograph, and we have to take a Xerox copy of our PAN card for the verification. Okay, so thank you students. Today you have to go through about the meaning of this Security Exchange Board of India, powers and all. So this one is how to open a bank account, that means a demat account. So filling an account form and submitting the details, then verification, then automatically your account will be operated. Okay, so go through this again, we'll continue in the next class. Thank you students.